Sana and JK moments I can't stop thinking about. He doesn't care even when his hyungs already went ahead of him. Sana looked back and saw JK. She was surprised to see him there behind her and said something to Taehyun, then look at JK walking slower though his hyungs are already near the backstage. He kept waving. He is always like this since 2016. Consistency is synonymous to JK. JK didn't bother to be in a rush and catch up with the hyungs. Unlike them, they looked in a hurry. Meanwhile JK was taking his time. Sana turned her head twice and seemed to try to hide in between members. But maybe she figured it was a pointless move. Just let it be. She can't move cause members are in front of her, so she didn't have any choice, but she looked surprised. Understand, but JK couldn't hold it in. He is really trying not to be obvious, but he does the opposite. He didn't have this chance during SBS cause that time, he just tried to go near her, but this time, he made the most out of the opportunity he had and walked beside her. Even if the staff was calling, Sana looks so small beside him. Sana kept her head down, maybe because she knew JK was there, but JK wants her to see him, so he jumped and waved first. You will. When other members pass by, she looks at them freely except JK. However, if she is doing this for them not to be obvious, she is actually being more obvious. Anyway, it's okay Sana. It's only shippers who understand. JK is back at it again. He looked at Sana first, then bowed at her. I can't, seems like he real knows where she is. The way the gem on her eye literally sparkled when she saw him approaching. They looked at each other, and it's been like this since 2016. Period. Look at how her eyes followed him for a while. Here, you will see her looking at the other members, and when JK is approaching, notice how she side-eye. She looked at him when he is still far. When JK is in front of her, she looked down, and when JK already passed by, she did that side-eye again. It is so sad she can't look at him cause they will be so obvious, especially when Koreans are being suspicious about them. Notice how Momo's eyes followed JK. The funny thing is, she is trying not to be obvious. However, it became more obvious because, when other members bow at her, she bows at them too except JK. However, Sana turned her back when she saw JK approaching to avoid rumors. She was being kinda careful last night. If someone knows what I meant by the rumors, then, thank you. Sana looked away. Basically, our girl was trying not to be obvious. I understand. They have rumors in South Korea. Just notice where her face is facing after she followed JK with her head. So, this is how she is. She wouldn't look when he is in front of her, but she would steal glances when he isn't looking. Look at JK, mesmerized by Sana's beauty. JK, let me help you put back your jaw that dropped, and also, or you just didn't know what to do cause you're shocked of Sana's beauty. How many times did Sana move, but JK is still the same? How could other BTS members look anywhere else, but JK looks at one direction? Look at him watching her. Look at how he walked backwards just to see her. Look at how his eyes are pierced on her. How would I not ship these two when JK always watches her? Tries to hide it and not be obvious though, but it still shows when you just observe. How could I not believe in these two, right? Focus on JK and Hobie in the first part of the clip. You will notice JK said something to Hobie and he is like asking him to come with him at the side. Look at his hand gesture, he is pointing towards the side. He talked to him twice cause he's been wanting to go to that side, but of course, Hobie needs to go with him so it wouldn't be obvious. And who's at that side? Sana. He's trying to get nearer to our girl after that. you'll see him glancing at Sana from time to time. She may be cut in the frame towards the end, but you'll know it 'cause he started looking at her in the beginning. You just have to remember Sana's spot. The same side where his eyes always land. He keeps on looking at Sana's direction. To obvious JK. Another thing is Sana scanning all BTS members as they passed by her and how she side-eyed when she isn't seeing JK yet, right after Jin passed following Tae, RM, and Suga, reminds me of that time when JK did this too. Pretend to not knowing each other game. Sana must be telling herself to act natural and just look straight ahead. AAA 2018. Hobie teasing JK then glanced at Sana. JK is hiding behind Jimin while looking at his right, where twice ESP Sana is. He is looking at that direction. Sana was speaking to Monsta x Hyun. JK even looked back and saw it and did that thing to his mouth. Please be reminded that he does that when he is jealous. Even JK Stan said that. Felt like looking back and he remained listening to Sana, who kept on talking. I don't know, maybe he wants to hear what Sana is saying. Then, he also sat down. Hobie noticed everything and he looked worried about JK. JK tapped Eugyeom and started talking to him and he hid his face. I know they are friends, but it is suspicious that Eugyeom smiled like that suddenly. I don't know if JK asked Eugyeom what was Sana saying to the guy she was talking to. They even said hi to each other, but JK wasn't contented. He made Eugyeom sit down. 'Cause he looked like he was asking something in secret. Yes, this part really convinced me.